Hi YouTube! So today we're going to address something that I just realized I'm still wearing my work clothes. The medic shirt always wins. So anyway, today I want to talk about something that a lot of people have messaged me about over the past month or two. A lot of people. Can you guess what it is? I hope you like the sound of me talking. Most people don't. So the PlayStation Move and Microsoft's Kinect. I'm going to start with the Kinect, previously known as Microsoft's Project Natal. Now the Kinect has a good concept, given for those of us who don't like to jump around and would prefer to sit on a couch, not so good. But I think the Wii has proven that activity isn't so much of a burden for the most part, and it might just be that the Wiimote has got the little waggle going on when on screen it's like... That's kind of besides the point right now. The point is there's a market for gamers that aren't completely gamers. There is a market for people who are willing to incorporate physical activity into their video games. There's a ladybug on my lamp. Come here, little ladybug. Oh, look how cute he is. Look, little ladybug. I'm naming him Zelda. Hello, Zelda. Okay, get off. Get off. Come on, get off. Good little Zelda. Now you stay there. And don't come near me. There is a market for moving and gaming going together. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to just forget the fact that, gamers don't want to move. We want more games where we don't have to move, stuff like that. We're gonna throw that whole argument out the door because, yes, there are a lot of people who are angry that there's so much movement involved now, but it doesn't matter. Now that that's out of the way, Microsoft's Kinect, completely, a good enough idea. What I mean by good enough is it's not revolutionary, it's not really new, but it does have the ability to succeed. And all it needs for this success is a good price tag and a decent library of games. I say decent because it really only needs a handful of games that are better than the games that are available on the Wii library. As long as that handful of games is there, people will buy Kinect just for those. So that's really all it needs for that success mark. Unfortunately, at E3, Microsoft was like, here are your games, and they were bad. They were all very obviously geared towards casual gamers, which is not smart. The people who wanted Kinect to do well and wanted Kinect to succeed are not casual gamers. Microsoft made it obvious that they weren't interested in appeasing their current fans. They were interested in taking the Wii's fans and kind of cashing in on the market that the Wii has kind of delved into. Which admittedly, okay, that's a good idea, except no, wrong, you can't do that. Because these casual gamers that own Wii's, they're content with their Wii's. So all of these content Wii gamers, do you think they're going to go out and buy a new 360 and a new peripheral for it that cost $150? Not to mention how every game for it so far, all of which are terrible, are $60 more? So Kinect, I had hopes for you, but now I'm not saying, oh my god, Kinect is doomed to fail, I'm predicting it now, Kinect is done for. No, there's still the chance that Microsoft's going to redeem it with better games or something, but as of right now, not looking good, Microsoft. Now, the PlayStation Move does do what Microsoft doesn't, and that is it's geared more towards hardcore gamers. Unfortunately, it also does what the iToy does. And the one flaw Sony made that will probably lead to the PlayStation Move's demise is that they are not committed to it. And I'm not saying I would do it any differently, because committing to something like the PlayStation Move would be a big money risk, probably a bad idea. What I mean by they're not committing is that, there won't be a ton of PlayStation Move games coming out, there will be a couple here or there, and none of them are really going to be this is for PlayStation Move. It's all going to be some PlayStation Move option. So really nobody needs to buy the PlayStation Move. So really the only people buying it are going to be people who already have PS3s who just want to get a little more out of it. It's kind of unfortunate because I think the PlayStation Move also has the chance to succeed. I just don't think it's going to catch on. And it wouldn't be that big of a deal except that these systems, the Wii, the 360, the PlayStation 3, are all running out of time. In just a few years, we're going to be on to the next big thing. And yes, the lives of these systems are getting longer and longer and longer, but it doesn't mean they're going to last forever. When the next generation of games come out, things like the PlayStation Move and Project Natal or Kinect or whatever are going to be completely obsolete. They got out Kinect and Move way too late in the game for them to make a big impact on their actual systems. There's not a whole lot of time left for the controls to develop and grow like the Wiimote has been able to do. Has anybody else noticed how much better the games have gotten in the past few years? Sure, they're still kind of meh, but the start. Nobody wants to get stuck playing the catch-up game, and it's unfortunate that Microsoft and Sony both went for it because it doesn't look like either of them are going to make it. If there's a successful concept, then yes, it's going to be done more than once by several companies. Bottom line is, Microsoft and Sony, they can do all they want to market their motion controls. They aren't going to catch up with Nintendo. One thing I really can't do, though, is comment on the future. I don't know what games are going to be coming out. I don't know what other peripherals are going to be released. I don't know. Stuff like that. So, who knows? Everything I just said could be completely changed in the next 5 months. Completely. But as of right now, Kinect is one of the most poorly executed concepts I've seen in a while. And Sony itself already acts like it's given up on the PlayStation Move. And now to wrap this video up with a few words of wisdom. Trying to tap into Nintendo's market, sure, you can get a couple extra dollars, but it's not going to help in the long run. You want to establish a really good name for yourself and your company, just keep doing what you're doing. Really, Microsoft, you didn't need Natal. And PlayStation Move's really pushing it too. And even after I say all of this, I still kind of want to try Kinect. I'm a hypocrite. Whatever, my complaining never makes sense. I complain for the sake of complaining, end of story. So don't listen to me. But hey, if you actually got something out of this, feel free to tell me how much you hate me and how much of an idiot I am below. I kind of like the abuse. That's all I have to say on the subject for right now, though. This is what happens when I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning and not really doing anything. I should probably, write this stuff down before I start talking about it. Maybe, come up with actual valid arguments. Love you!
Tiku tiku tiku. Whoosh.